welcome back. My name is Bruno Flaven. I'm going to present you how to use AI, artificial intelligence, and especially facial recognition in Python to improve the search among a CMS. So it's in two steps. First of all, I will present you the user story that I wanted to have is that how can I apply this facial recognition principle in the back office and to improve my search engine, my search result. First, I wanted to browse MI's directory with facial recognition script, and then in a second time, detect these known people and insert them into MySQL. So all the article is about that, but we're gonna focus first on how can I install this environment locally. And by the way, you can find all the elements and all the source code on my GitHub account, okay? And we're gonna focus on this directory, Python MySQL only, and then in a second video, I will do Python face recognition with MySQL using this facial recognition by Adam Geke. I think it's the way you pronounce it. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, for the first part, the meaning that I'm going to install MySQL, so I need to have, and I've already downloaded MySQL on my Mac, and also I'm going to use the SQL Pro, okay? Which means that you know your root password when you're going to configure it, okay? So I close it down, and then we will launch. Actually, I will launch the MySQL if I don't, when I start to install, I was forced to, as I have already installed MySQL server, I was forced to use this legacy password encryption, okay? But I don't do that, but it was a mistake and I explain it into the article. Anyway, right now it's working, and then I can start MySQL server. Here we go. So we're good. I'm done. So I can start, for instance, MySQL Pro, and I can choose a database. As you can see, I've already made few database. I have these not country things, or I have also the facial recognition, okay? But what I will show you is few things, okay? I'm gonna create through the console, so I'm gonna go in my shortlist. Okay, so I've made already that. I've made also a shortcut. So I'm going to connect to MySQL right now through I think, yeah, that will already hit. So let's go for it. And I need the root password, which I type it down. It's pretty complex, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I can go, I'm already in MySQL, so I will see the same thing as I see in MySQL Pro. As you can see, I have, for instance, not country. Okay, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to create a new database. So I'm going to refresh the database, but I'm going to do it right now in the console. So I'm going to create this database, and I'm going to use it. And inside this database, I'm going to insert. So I think I have to create a file, which is this one. You see, well, I can delete it. I'm going to delete this one. And I'm going to create a new one from the MySQL dump, and I will call it 3. So I will have only few elements for MySQL, okay? And I'm gonna upload it. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna insert it directly into MySQL. Here we go, and it's done. So basically, if I choose database, or especially, refresh database, I would get this one, and with all the records that I have. Okay, I can check. So I can check right now everything that I need. Count. I can use this database. So first I will select it. It's already done. So I can make, for instance, I can count the number of rows that I have, which are 10. Okay, so I'm in a normal database. There's no issue at all. I can even go through whatever. Okay, so I have leave some element inside the MySQL, but this is a proper way to use MySQL through through the console or directly through SQL Pro. What I want to do now is that I want to use MySQL and Python. So I'm going to use Anaconda Navigator, which is open here. Okay. So basically, when you watch where I'm here. So let's go. Let's say I'm pretending that I'm going to this directory where my Sublime is open. Oops, sorry. This is here. Okay, I can see that all the files are here. Okay, and I will have the same. I will just close this one. I will have the same number of files. I have also this MySQL just dump that have been created right now, the dump 3. Okay, so right now what I need to do is to install whatever it's needed for MySQL in a root server. I'm not going to install it, but I'm going to show you how you do that. So for instance, here I have many environments, but I'm working on root. As you can see, these roots I'm able to see because there's base at the beginning. So right here, I can work and say, okay, MySQL. And you see pMySQL, MySQL connector, and MySQL connector, all these stuff are already installed. Okay, so there's nothing for installing, but if it was not installed, I was forced to install it, for instance. And right now, all the MySQL that I have here are working. As you can see, it's very easy. I'm calling them the MySQL connector, and then I populate information, localhost, the root, and this famous complex password that I have, and then see if it's working. So for instance, I always put in command the direction, and here I can launch the Python. Okay, here we go. I'm connected. So let's say we're gonna go through more quickly. I can have any kind of comment. This one is going to show me all the database. You see, I see my not country video, sorry, that I've just created. I have the 3 that print the table outside. Okay, that's the equivalent, yeah, not country. Or even say, I'm going to use not country video. Sorry, underscore. Here we go, there's not country inside. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to go there and I want to add few elements. Let's say I want to insert all these new elements. So I'm going to uncomment these guys. And I'm going to say, okay, execute this records. Whoops, sorry, no, that was not the case. I should do this one. Okay, and I'm going to launch this one right here. There we go. So normally if I go on MySQL Pro and I do refresh, I never know how to do that. I just change it and then here, and I got 15 Virgin Island. Okay, and I can even compare with what I have. Select count from non-country, where I can see that it's 11. Okay, so I can keep on. This is very easy. Huh? It's amazing how easy it is. But I mean, I remember it was made in PHP or whatever. It's much more complex. For instance, I'm going to insert this one. So I'm putting back here and I call the same. Okay, and I recall, and then we have 12, and then I refresh. Okay, this is a normal. You just change it, and then up, and then I have Zambia. Okay, perfect, cool. So it can go on and on and on. And for instance, I can even send a new record, or for instance, this one. This is basically exactly the same database that would be not country video. Sorry. Oops, this one, for instance. So I can insert different This one is inserting what they call a different value, okay? So for instance, I can do it right here. Let's do it now. There we go. Yeah. And then it'll be 14. And then if I go there, refresh. All right, here we go. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Okay, I got 2 times this insertion, okay? And it can go on and on. I can even delete some stuff. For instance, I can delete one of the 18. I would say delete this one, which is the very first that I have. Okay, let me see. Whoops, sorry. That was not the case. That was this one. Yeah, it's been deleted. I should be 13. Oh, sorry, that's not the correct one. That should be not country video. Sorry, I made a mistake. So I'm redoing the delete stuff. And I go there and I say okay, and then I say count, and then there should be 13. Okay, and then if I refresh through node, then I'm going to have the Virgin Island, the second one that I've been deleted. Okay, it's on and on and on. So I think you can find it easily on my GitHub account. So we have the principle, and I'm going to use this principle in this recognition. So basically, that will be this script, and I'm going to go in the second video to explain how to handle. But I wanted to be sure first that the very first of the environment was understood and was useful for you. I mean, you can even think about just using MySQL and Python, and then you will have this tutorial for free in a way. Okay, so thank you for watching, and see you in a minute for the second part of these tutorials about truly this time artificial intelligence and facial recognition, and then MySQL too. Thank you for watching. See you.